Hey guys.
Hi guys, what's up? So we have a newest addition to our family that I would like to introduce to you.
It's a boy.
It's a boy, and he's so cute. He's honestly the cutest little man you'll ever meet. Like, he is so cute, and we make reference to him all the time if you watch our vlogs. But yeah.
So we have a
Hedgehog. So we have a hedgehog.
Gotcha.
And he is the cutest little man ever. He is so huffy. He's got so much attitude because I woke him up. But his name is King Joffrey. And we really named him after the Game of Thrones character, King Joffrey. Mm-hmm. We didn't know at the time that King Joffrey was that evil. I just liked the name, and I just kept saying Joffrey as a joke. And then I couldn't stop saying Joffrey. And then I think, did you try to change it?
No, I was pretty much.
Yeah,
I was pretty much okay with Joffrey. Like,
there you go. I don't know.
Like, I knew he was a little bit evil because I kind of went ahead in the movies.
He has a lot of attitude, but there is Joffrey. He hates the light. But
he's like, no.
He's like, no, get me away from this light. So that's what he does. He curls into a ball a lot.
He's not happy.
He's not liking this light at all. But that's our little man. He's so cute, and he's got a lot of attitude, like his daddy. We went hiking once.
Yeah.
Crowder's Mountain. Okay, second time. The first time was a fail.
Yeah.
Still haven't told you guys about that. We need to tell you. But the second time we went hiking, we actually have a vlog. I'll link it below. We saw a bunch of people running around with these dogs, hiking all the way up the mountain for like 2 hours with all these dogs. And they would be passing out flyers. Come to find out, they were walking all these dogs that needed new homes. And it was like an adoption thing, and they were just walking the cutest dogs, and they wanted people to see them, get to know them, and come adopt them, or come volunteer to walk them one weekend. So we wanted a dog, but I don't live with him, so it was kind of like a matter of how do we have a dog and share custody. And he traveled a lot back then, and it was like, how do we, walk him and take care of him? So
it just wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked.
We would have had to put him in boarding.
Exactly, and like probably get a bigger apartment, like because Brandon was a bachelor before he met me. He didn't know he would have a dog. so there's no way. I mean, we I would say pet sat for my old roommate once, and I mean, you saw that little man in one of our other vlogs, the tennis vlog, and he just, every time somebody walked by the door, he would just start barking, and this was not the place for a dog, needless to say. So his other friend from college had a hedgehog before. Yeah. Right?
Her name's Juliet.
Okay.
And yeah, like I've played with her hedgehog quite a bit, and like I knew that they, I know that they make good pets. I know that it's not the most conventional pet, but they make really good pets, and they're really interesting, and yeah, I mean, like they're fascinating creatures, and I just thought they would be a good pet for us to have.
So by the end of the hike, I wanted pancakes and I wanted a hedgehog, and I wanted him now. He started doing a lot of the research. Before we even got home, he reached out to his friend and asked how she got hers, and she got it through a breeder, and she sent us all this information. That was good, but like 3 weeks later, Brandon, where the hedgehog at?
So yeah, the thing about hedgehogs is that you can't get them in the normal pet store. You have to contact a breeder, and they normally come in litters.
Yeah. Whenever they're born, we can't just.
Yeah, pretty much just like whenever they're born, you can get them. And actually after they're born, they have to stay with the mother for a few weeks. Yeah, it's like 8 weeks. So I did research, but the timing just wasn't right. I looked all throughout North Carolina.
He was looking at legal places, and I'm in a hurry. I don't got time for this. So one weekend I got early, like one weekday actually, I think I had an exam, and instead of studying for my exam, I decided to Google a whole bunch of hedgehog stuff. And I saw on, I think, Hubbly.com or something, several people were posting that they were breeders, and they were in the area, come pick it up, blah, blah. One I found said they were in the area, but when I contacted the person, he was like, oh, I'm traveling, I'm in Atlanta right now. I was like, I don't have time for that. So I found a lady, but she was 2 hours away. So literally I found her, let's say today. Tomorrow by 5 p.m. as I was leaving the office, I got in my car, I put some gas in it, and I drove 2 hours to go get this little man. I didn't even ask, I think I sent him one picture. He didn't even know what was happening. I was on it. I was just like, how much? Good? How old? Okay. How's the mom? What's the color? I was on it. I was not wasting time because I'd been waiting for him, and I think like 3 weeks or so. And at this point, I was just like, okay, we're either getting a hedgehog or we're getting a hamster or we're getting something else. So it's a matter of what are we getting, and have we decided? Okay, now how do we get it? So, yeah, we. I think honestly, in a matter of one day, we were set up for him. While I was driving 2 hours to go get him, he went to the pet shop and got everything. His cage. Luckily, his friend is a darling. She already sent us a wheel in the mail. Like, we didn't even know. It was like a belated birthday present for him. So we already had a wheel in the mail. Went to the pet shop. The lady I bought him from actually gave me some food already. She gave me some beddings already. The ride back was hilarious because he kept poking his head out like, where am I going? Then he'd get back in the box and he's like, well, what's going on though? And then he'd get back in the box. It was so cute, but I couldn't really mess with him because it was a 2-hour drive and it was completely dark. And so yeah, made him a home at the time. So if he stayed with me, he stayed in a little box, and if he stayed here, he stayed in the cage. And we just set him up in a matter of like 1 day. And yeah, he's been eating and pooping ever since. Yep. He's had a few accidents. One was actually my fault. I guess he told me to wait patiently to cut his nails, but I'm the one that picks him up the most, and he kept scratching me on my like wrist because his nails were getting really long. So I just googled a video on how to cut their nails, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I cut all his nails. Everything was fine until I got to the last one, and they twitch a lot. I don't know if you noticed. So he twitched when I cut the last one, and somehow I got a vein. And he just started gushing blood, and I was just like, oh my God, I've killed him. What do I do? I'm crying. He's like in pain. He's bleeding everywhere. It was like the most traumatizing evening ever. And I texted, or I think I called him, and he was supposed to be doing something, and I was like, you need to get back. I cut him because I was giving him a bath here, and I freaked out, and I was like, get some flour, get anything you can get. So I went on the blogs, and they told me what to do, and pretty much their blood doesn't clot as well. So we just kind of stuck his finger in like some flour so it helped it clot. And we took the wheel out so he wouldn't like get active and start bleeding again. And I just kept checking on it for like 3 days straight. But yeah, first bath time was very interesting. We had to run around looking for baby bath. Baby
oil. Like it was really particular.
Really particular list.
Yeah, like a kid tier, like the
no tier baby shampoo or baby bath something. They said because their quilts change when they're babies, like baby teeth, you know, they change to adult quilts, I guess. And he was itchy a lot. He was like really, like you could see he was like scratching himself a lot. So we had to get olive oil to drop in his water so that he could kind of like, you know, like lotion. It just all kinds of learning with this little man. Trying to figure out what he would eat, or what, I mean, the first food she gave us was like red pellets. And let's just say I was really scared. I thought he had internal bleeding because everything in his cage was red.
It was all red.
And I was like, oh God, he's bleeding. Maybe he ate the litter. And then there were issues with the litter because apparently, because he's a little man.
You can't have clumping litter. You got to have the non-clumping litter.
And we've had at least 2 accidents in the past 2 weeks. Every time we've traveled, pretty much we've come home to find that this little guy either got himself stuck in his bag and fell, or he got some litter in his penis hole.
Happy zone.
Yeah, and we had to like literally push out the litter from it, and I just felt so bad for him. I thought he was like gonna, I don't know, die or something. I don't know how long he was stuck in there for. But he's just full of drama, as you can see. And so we just wanted to introduce you to our little furry ball of joy who hates lights.
He really hates lights.
He really does.
Yeah, Joffrey only comes out at night. He's so
cute.
Nocturnal. He normally comes out around 9, 10, and he goes back to sleep around 7 a.m. or so.
Yep. And anytime he's frustrated, he knows how to get away from me. Yeah. He just poops all over me.
Yep.
Poops or pees. So I always have to check him. But that's our little man who hates the light. And we just wanted to introduce you to our little family member. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Woo! He just almost dropped.